problems that we've been having with him is this really inappropriate crate behavior. You go to open the crate door and he's pounding on it and he's just beating
Up and down,
on the door,
jumping,
whatever. So we have really been working very, very hard on getting him to understand that that behavior does not get him what he wants. Rule number 1, door doesn't open until you're calm. Rule number 2, we don't extract you from your crate until you're calm. Rule number 3, we put your equipment on you and we extract you from your crate and you are calm. What's been happening, okay, and this is how they reinforce. The dog's making a big giant to-do about being in the crate. You walk over to the crate, you open the door, you let him fly. So the more persistent he becomes in beating on the crate, in his mind it means you're going to let him loose faster. What it becomes for owners is a frustration because they can't control the dog even when he's in the crate. So we've been practicing really hard on getting him to understand nothing good happens until he's calm. Now, normally, when he's upstairs in his crate upstairs, we don't have all of his training equipment on him. He's just got his buckle collar and that's it. But for brevity, where he's already geared up, we're just going to play pretend, okay? So one of the things that we're going to do is we're actually going to ask you to come in and sit over by or stand over by the shovels there.
Now?
Yes. When I extract him from the crate, don't look at him, don't talk to him, don't touch him. It's all about being calm. When I bring him over to the table, when you approach, you're going to approach with purpose, which you're going to have your hands at your sides, and you're going to be looking above the dog or elsewhere. Okay, don't turn your head, but you're going to be looking kind of over him. The only time you approach is when he's sitting in calm. If he starts dancing or pulling on the leash, you turn around and walk back. Okay? 15 minutes, 20 minutes might be dedicated to just this thing. But what he has to understand is that fury of behavior is not going to get him any attention. All right? So we're going to kill multiple birds with one stone here, because my son was kind enough to bring home his public school crud, and now I have it.
Bless your heart.
So,
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
okay. First thing that happens is he sees me coming, he's like, ah. Okay. Now he's calm down here. It's a little bit different. He's been down here, he's been working a little bit, but the rules are the same. He starts getting frantic. You start out with sit. You start out with wait. So that way he understands when you approach, he has to be calm. When you step in, don't be afraid to disrupt the behavior. Okay? Just a sharp guttural sound is all you need. Not no, stop it. One quick noise and that's it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cock my foot up against the door so that way he can't bust through.
I've been doing that myself.
When I go to unlatch it, leave it. Nothing happens until he's calm. And that includes that tail. He can break his tail with the fury with which he beats the sides of the crate with. They can break their tails. They call it happy tail. They can either gash them so that they bleed incessantly and it looks like a butcher parlor in your house, or they can actually snap them, especially in these wire crates. Leave it. Good. And again, that door doesn't open until he is completely still. All right, I have my leash in one hand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grip him on his way out. He usually has a buckle collar on. We already have his training gear on. So now I'm holding it in one hand. Good. I'm marking when he's right. Good dog. When I go to extract him, good. He sees what's coming. Out. Leave it. All right. I have my hand underneath the collar. Sit. Do that. Okay. And now we're done.